He's done it. He started off with the most beautiful delivery. Gatting has absolutely no idea what has happened to it. He still doesn't know.
Mark, congratulations on a fine dig. You like playing in England, don't you?
Well, it's been very kind of me so far. Yeah, I've enjoyed playing here at Old Trafford. I've only in the one-day games and the Test matches last time over here, I've batted quite well without making 100. So it was good to clear the three figures this time around.
What about the track? Were you a bit surprised it didn't seem more early on?
Really surprised at the track. You know, I think we were going to bowl as well. I think both sides expected the ball to seam round up to lunch, but really up to lunch it did very little. And then after lunch it seemed a little bit, but very slowly, and then it spun the last session. So it's been generally a turning wicket more than a seaming wicket.
Shane, you didn't mind seeing it turn a bit, I guess?
Yeah, it's always good to see the wicket turning. Hopefully it continues the rest of the few days.
What about that first delivery? That's not a bad warm-up, mate. Can you bottle that one?
Yeah, I got a bit lucky there, I think, the first one. It's usually just to try and land it somewhere in the right spot, and I'm lucky for Gat, it sort of hit the foot marks and hit off stump.
I mean, he looked absolutely bemused. Gat, what did he think had happened?
I think he might have thought Heels actually just nudged bars with his gloves, but Heels, I don't think it was anywhere near it, just hit the stumps. And
the spin, is it slow or quick or vary a bit?
I think it varies a bit. I think that's what makes it probably tough to play. You know, I think Peter Such, when we batted, and Shane when we bowled, have turned the old one quite sharply and with some pace on it, which is making it tough. And the old one is not turning at all. And I don't think the spinners have sometimes got full control over that, which is probably, and if they don't know how far they're turning, it's very hard for the batsman to know.
And with the new ball, I mean, Australia obviously got away to a terrific start. England got away to a good start as well. New ball not doing a hell of a lot?
No, it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. I said it's not swinging, it's not really seaming. I'm not sure if that's the ball or just the conditions, but speaking to a few of the guys from the England side who are from Lancashire here, they said it never seems that much here anyway, so it may just be the ground.
Bowling on slower pitches, you've had a bit of experience in New Zealand. How would you rate England with New Zealand? Pretty similar?
Pretty similar, yeah. I suppose it's a little bit similar. Just it's hard sometimes. You get the wickets we've played on in county games. It's sort of early season, so it's a bit hard to tell so far. But hopefully they'll quicken up. We'll stick at some sun, and hopefully they'll quicken up a little bit.
Do you do anything different, say, in technique from Australia to slower pitches like this Old Trafford one?
I suppose you've just got to vary your pace a little bit. You still got to beat the batsman through the air, so it's usually through the air, but sometimes you can, with the slower wickets, you can get in there and get a bit quicker and sort of try and get the turn a little bit quicker.
I thought the curve that you were getting today might have frightened the England batsmen off a bit. None of them seemed to be too keen to leave their crease. Did you think that was important, the curve?
Yeah, when I started, the ball really started sort of just ducking in a little bit, and they just tended to follow the ball a little bit. That's why I got a couple of head nicks to mark. But yeah, I think that's pretty important, especially the curve, yeah.
And what about the flipper? Is that sort of skidding on quickly or stopping a little?
It is stopping a little bit. I didn't quite get it right today. Hopefully in the second innings I can get it right. Just got to keep working at it.
You got pretty aggressive there a couple of stages in your innings against the spinners. What was the plan? Try and knock them out of the attack?
Yeah, well, I think I've batted for quite a while, so I could see the wicket wasn't doing much with the seamers, but I knew it was spinning a bit, and I thought, once I got to 100, I thought, take these blokes on and hopefully knock them off their length, and I think I did that for a while, and unfortunately Mark Warne and myself got out together, which put a lot of pressure on the blokes who went in then, but if I could have stayed at the crease until stumps, I think we would have been in an even better position than we are now.
Was that a bit of a lapse in concentration, or did you get a bit tired?
I didn't really feel that tired. I think, it's one of the few times in innings I didn't really feel like I was going to get out. And, maybe I got a little bit overconfident because I was seeing the ball well and hitting the ball well, and maybe just got a little bit overconfident. But it's one of those sort of wickets where I don't think you're in, all the time. You've got to work very hard all the time.
You've got to, look like having a reasonable first innings lead. What do you think about the track for the next couple of days? What do you think's likely to happen?
Well, looking at today, it didn't really change a lot from yesterday. It still turned quite a bit, so it'd be nice to get another 300. I think if we can give them anything over 300 for them to chase in the last innings, something to 350 to 400 even would be really nice. I think would put us in the box seat.
And Shane, the turn, you think it's going to get a little quicker maybe as it gets a bit firmer?
Yeah, maybe. I thought it might have dried out a little bit today and not as turned as much, but I was wrong. It's pretty hard to sort of read the wheel. We all thought it was going to seam to start with, so hopefully it might quicken up a little bit towards the end, yeah.
Okay, good luck. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks.